get away from narcissists, they will be desperate to hang themselves. Welcome back to another exhilarating journey of self-discovery. Before we embark on today's captivating odyssey, allow me to extend a heartfelt invitation to join our community by subscribing and following us for ongoing enlightenment. In this expedition, we delve into the aftermath of bidding adieu to a narcissist. The journey of healing begins the moment you walk away. Are you ready to uncover the truths concealed within this voyage? Let's venture forth into the heart of the matter. As we find ourselves at this pivotal juncture, the breakup has occurred, rendering the initiator inconsequential. Whether you or the narcissist took the final step, what matters is your absence from the equation. And undoubtedly, as previously suggested, you have swiftly reclaimed sovereignty over your life, decisively departing the scene. Now that you've exited the stage, let's dissect the aftermath with the character left in your wake. Where shall we begin? Brace yourself for the unfolding drama. Embark on this journey with me. If you've ventured through this landscape, chances are you've encountered the infamous flying monkeys and other remnants of the narcissist's entourage. Here's how the drama unfolds. Now that you've departed, those closely linked to the narcissist have likely witnessed similar scenarios play out. However, they cloak the truth, especially family members. They avoid acknowledging the repetitive cycle of individuals like yourself departing, leaving behind a trail of recurring tales. They remain silent. The narcissist has carefully crafted their narrative long before the breakup occurred. The smear campaign was already in motion. With your exit, they now turn to their familial support network. Let me paint the picture of a female narcissist's rhetoric, speaking from a woman's viewpoint. She might proclaim, "I always sensed she was unstable right from the beginning. I warned you about her controlling nature, her relentless need to have things her way. She tried to dictate who I could spend time with, especially my childhood friends. She monitored my interactions, my every move. I am an independent woman." Similarly, for men, the story might resonate with familiar themes. She discouraged me from spending time with my close female friends. She held baseless suspicions, accusing me of infidelity or secrecy. Her desire for control was excessive. This is the narrative they propagate among their allies, shaping their version of events. Anyone who listens becomes complicit in their deception. As keenly noted by a member of our circle, I must confess it brought a wistful smile to my lips. However, circling back to the core issue, this is where the drama unfolds. Yet, it's important to remember, this isn't their first rodeo. They're seasoned veterans in this game, having initiated the smear campaign long before the breakup. They carefully choose whom to discredit, targeting individuals they anticipate will propagate their narrative. Once you've left, these individuals often harbored doubts about you from the start, evident in their initial treatment of you. Initially, they presented a facade of warmth and admiration, praising your qualities with statements like, "She's charming, intelligent, and striking." However, as cracks appeared in your relationship with the narcissist, you noticed a change. They sought out those inclined to form strong opinions about you, commenting, "She's attractive, well-educated." The cycle continues. Through calculated conversations, they planted seeds of doubt, systematically undermining your reputation long before cutting ties. They poisoned others' perceptions of you. If you extended invitations, they'd offer excuses like, "I'm tied up that day," concealing their avoidance. The narcissist had been spoon-feeding them lies, tailoring falsehoods to fit their audience. Remember, a narcissist plans every move meticulously. Now, onto the consequences. They had started spreading rumors about you even before the breakup, escalating their smear campaign afterward. They revisited those they had previously influenced, whether a sibling, a parent, or anyone open to their lies. They singled out people inclined to believe their fabrications, knowing who to approach, aware of those who harbored resentment toward you from the start. They predicted the nature of their relationship with you, heralding the beginning of their downfall. Now, who will handle their financial responsibilities? Who will take care of household chores? Who will fill the financial gap they'd left behind? Yes, their contributions were minimal, but you overlooked them out of love. I get it. I've been there. They brush off these individuals as mere detractors. Thus, the narcissist uses these detractors to maintain their facade. Yet, the ordeal continues. The smear campaign goes on. Who will play the role of their new provider? They must turn to their new source, though inferior. Yes, I said it, and I mean it. The new source falls short, unable to match even a fraction of what you provided. And here's the catch. The narcissist always believes the grass is greener on the other side. Yet, they'll soon realize that the lush lawn they imagined isn't always the reality they find. If only they had taken care of their own turf more diligently. But let's admit it, they lack the skill for such tasks. They're unfit for the job because, let's face it, they're selectively foolish. Yes, I said it, and I'm sticking to it. Their logic is flawed, and when dealing with someone whose reasoning is warped, well, you're dealing with a fool, plain and simple. Now that you've exited stage left, you've reclaimed the reins, my friend. You're off the canvas. Consequently, the narcissist must lean on their supporters, who are now picking up the slack, managing the chores. Suddenly, you're fielding calls from these minions as they try to lure you back into the narcissist's trap. It's what they dub proxy covering. They'll toss out lines like, "Hey, how've you been? You know, he or she briefed us on the situation, and we think maybe you too should chat, try to mend fences. It's a shame to let everything crumble. Think of the kids. Take a pause, perhaps, reconcile. Take a pause, seriously. Dive back into that chaos. Not a chance." You might be grappling with intense anguish right now, feeling like a piece of your soul has been torn away. But let me tell you, enduring that pain now is far better than even entertaining the thought of going back. Listen up. As you move forward, brace yourself for the brutal truth, because here's the twist. The new supply falls flat. They can't meet the narcissist's demands like you could. And why is that? The moment you left, they lost their appeal. You were the main event, catering to the narcissist's every whim. While you were putting in the hard work to keep things afloat, they were out gallivanting. Often, these folks don't hold down stable jobs, and even if they do, it's hardly worth mentioning. You were carrying the weight while they were off having a good time, waltzing in with a grin as if they had no worries in the world. Now let's dive into the aftermath, my friend. Brace yourself for the flurry of calls from the crew and the business cronies scrambling to fill the void you've left. Maybe you've already heard from them, pushing you to make amends. But here's the deal. If you're watching this and that call comes in, stand firm. Listen up. I've reached a point where I won't entertain someone who never truly cared. Let's face it, they never had your back. They saw you wrestling with a mess, a real nightmare, and they just watched. Why entertain the words of someone like that? It's time to set things straight. They're trying to dump their problems on you, but are not buying it. I've taken back control of my life, moving forward without glancing back. Let them deal with the chaos they caused, just as they did before you came along. The game has changed. Now that you've moved on, they can face the consequences of their actions alone. Your absence signals the start of their troubles. Stick to your plan, raise your energy, trust your instincts, and boost your resilience. That's the key to avoiding their poison. Remember, they're not on your team. As you step away, their suffering begins. Let them drown in it, surrounded by their pals and their new distractions. It's a done deal. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments, and if you think this video could help someone else, don't hesitate to share it. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more enlightening content. Your support means everything, and we promise to keep delivering the goods. Stay strong, folks. Until next time, take care. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another captivating episode. Prepare to explore the depths of your heart as we uncover whether it's truly closed off. Here's the scoop. Join me on a journey through the intricate maze of the narcissistic mind, where they often perceive themselves as helpless despite their outward facade of control. While your voice may seem small, their need for dominance knows no bounds. But fear not, for even in the darkest moments, there is always a glimmer of hope. Today, we're unveiling 10 spine-chilling scenarios that can send shivers down the spines of even the most fearless narcissists. These are the moments that strike at the very core of their ego-driven existence. So, buckle up for an exhilarating ride, because the insights you're about to uncover will equip you to navigate their cunning games with ease. This is an opportunity you can't afford to miss. Without further ado, let's dive into the 10 situations that can send a narcissist reeling in fear. 1. Challenging their authority. Have you ever found yourself entangled in the web of a narcissist's power trip? Refuse to participate in their manipulative schemes. Assert your independence and recognize the paramount importance of your own power. As you question their motives and embrace your autonomy, you'll send shockwaves through the narcissist's carefully constructed world. Their inability to elicit the desired response may lead to heightened aggression. Remember, narcissists excel at prioritizing their own interests and twisting situations to suit their needs. Stay vigilant, stand firm, and embrace your independence with unwavering resolve. 2. Refuse to feed their ego. Instead of feeding into the narcissist's craving for adoration, seek genuine love untainted by their distortions. Denying them constant praise disrupts the carefully constructed world they've built. Brace yourself for potential emotional outbursts and manipulation tactics when you withhold the adulation they seek. Remember, you cannot control their self-esteem, but you can strategically manage your interactions with them. By withholding excessive praise, you minimize the potential for emotional trauma. Your love, time, and energy are precious commodities that should be reserved for those who deserve them. Prioritize your well-being, establish firm boundaries, and prioritize self-care above all else. 3. Finding peace amid turmoil. In the midst of chaos, maintaining inner peace is paramount. Narcissists thrive on stirring up turmoil, deliberately creating conflict to assert control. Reclaim your sense of control by managing your emotional responses to their provocations. Expect them to deploy a range of manipulative tactics, including lies and exploitation. However, by refusing to engage in their games, you render their efforts futile. Diminish their influence by maintaining a disinterested stance and resisting the urge to participate in their manipulative schemes. Remember, you are nothing to those who do not enrich your life. A calm and composed demeanor sends a powerful message that their disruptive behavior holds no sway over your emotions. Strengthen your boundaries, reject negativity, and encourage introspection to foster a sense of serenity amidst the chaos. 4. Unraveling narcissistic fabrications. Have you ever found yourself ensnared in the intricate web of a narcissist's deceit? The facade they meticulously construct begins to crumble when subjected to scrutiny. Challenges to their false personas often elicit responses of anger, aggression, or fear. It's crucial to discern their negative traits, expose their authentic character, confront their harmful actions, and establish clear boundaries for your own well-being. 5. Breaking free from theatrical charades. Drama serves as oxygen to their existence. With cunning expertise, they weave intricate and chaotic narratives, wreaking havoc on emotional stability. Beneath their facade of confidence lies profound insecurity and a deep-seated need for validation. Drama becomes their tool for seeking attention and affirmation. It's imperative to set unwavering boundaries, refuse to participate in their twisted games, and send a clear message that you refuse to be a pawn in their theatrical productions. Liberating oneself from their presence is challenging, but complete disengagement is essential for long-term peace. Firmly reject any attempts to involve you and redirect your focus toward what truly matters. 6. Unmasking the mirage. Confronting the elusive reality hidden behind the veil of narcissistic falsehoods can be a daunting task. Confronting someone about lies is one thing, but when dealing with a narcissist, masters of distorting the truth, the challenge is amplified. Their deceptive prowess extends beyond mere emotions. Every tactic they employ serves their self-centered agenda. Exposing their manipulative behavior and confronting their grandiose illusions often triggers their defense mechanisms, as they vehemently avoid vulnerability to preserve their illusion of superiority. 7. Unveiling the narcissist's veil. Imagine the fear that grips a narcissist when their carefully crafted facade is threatened with exposure. Their sense of inflated superiority hinges on maintaining a flawless image in the public eye. When their facade is challenged, their ego shatters as they scramble to defend their illusion. Beneath the mask lies a vulnerable figure burdened by layers of deceit. Though confronting their inappropriate behavior may be uncomfortable, it unveils the true colors hidden beneath the surface. 8. Reclaiming sovereignty. Picture a narcissist consumed by an insatiable need for control. Their relentless demands drain your energy and chip away at your self-worth. It's imperative to reclaim your autonomy in the face of their manipulative tactics. Set clear boundaries, assert your authority, and refuse to allow them to diminish your sense of self. Your needs are valid, and it's essential to take control of your life and make choices that align with your desires. Remember, your life holds immeasurable worth. 9. Mastering the art of constructive feedback. When providing feedback to a narcissist, tread carefully. Criticizing their behavior, especially regarding their appearance, strikes at the heart of their deep-seated insecurities. Such comments can serve as a sensitive trigger, potentially damaging their fragile self-esteem and exposing the cracks in their facade. If offering feedback is necessary, choose your words thoughtfully, opting for a constructive approach devoid of judgmental tones. 10. Revealing the mirage of victimhood. Witnessing a loved one navigate challenges is already tough, but imagine dealing with a master manipulator like a narcissist. They excel in adopting the guise of a victim, but it's crucial to understand that you're not accountable for their emotional well-being. When faced with criticism, they seek validation while sidestepping any acknowledgement of their flaws. Remember, sacrificing your emotional safety is not a prerequisite, and you're not obligated to fix someone who refuses to mend themselves. Delving into the complex maze of human connections, particularly with a narcissist, reveals a vivid array of emotions and behaviors. The climax of turmoil arrives where the narcissist realizes you've unequivocally terminated the relationship, severing ties with no intention of reconciliation. This stark reality strips them of control as their main source of validation evaporates, hurling them into an unfamiliar abyss of chaos. Post-disclosure, Their world descends into disarray, overwhelmed by a profound sense of loss and rejection that surpasses their emotional capacity. Unable to cope, they embark on a tumultuous journey, striving futilely to reclaim dominance through manipulation, explosive fits of rage, or a facade of indifference masking their inner turmoil. Comprehending these intricacies becomes vital for those who have enacted the final discard. It arms them with the necessary tools to navigate the turbulent aftermath adeptly. Following sections will explore the nuanced behaviors displayed by narcissists in response to such circumstances. Safeguarding one's well-being in the face of this pivotal decision becomes paramount, and strategies for self-protection during this arduous period will be examined. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with anyone facing similar challenges. Together, we can emerge stronger from the complexities of dealing with narcissists. Narcissists, lacking insight and foresight, fail to understand the toll their mistreatment takes on your well-being. Unaware that you might awaken to the cycle of abuse and choose to break free, they rely on persuasive tactics to convince you of your indispensability. However, the sudden realization that ties have been severed can trigger reactions bordering on hysteria, resulting in a range of behaviors. Initiating a final discard is like metaphorically plunging someone underwater with scuba gear. Just as a twisted cord presents obstacles for a scuba diver, the narcissist encounters the tangled consequences of their actions. Anybody who has ever been around a narcissist knows how hard it can be to deal with them. The smartest people in this group know how to trick and force others to do what they want. Don't worry though, there are ways to make them feel bad about all the bad things they've done to you. Maybe it's not as scaly as you think, but you will need to plan ahead in a smart way. Without further ado, here are 10 strong ways to make a narcissist feel bad about what they did. First and foremost, take advantage of the chance to live your best life without them around. To really make a narcissist feel bad about what they've done, start by living a life that does well without them. Gather around you people who truly care about you, see you for who you are, and want to see you grow. Don't forget that you are the main character in your own story, and not just a supporting character in someone else's flawed story. Get rid of any shame that's still bothering you, and do things that make you happy. Have fun on trips with your friends, get lost in nature, and watch movies that make you think. Accept that what they can't give you is not what you deserve. You deserve happiness, satisfaction, and freedom. Stop and take a deep breath. This knowledge will help you live your best life without their shade over you. Second, try to become a better person than them. Narcissists are very good at pretending to be kind and understanding, but their true motives are always selfish, manipulative, and heartless. Their only goal is to get what they want, even if it hurts other people along the way. If you want them to feel bad about what they did, try to be better than them in every way. Show them how to be kind, empathetic, and genuinely concerned about other people, and you will rise above their harmful behavior. By constantly showing these traits, you rob them of the power they're after and show how useless they really are. Do not forget that you cannot always be perfect. Instead, think about how the experience has made you better and smarter. The third important tip is to always stand up for yourself. Standing up for yourself is the best way to make a liar feel bad about what they did. Narcissists like being in charge, and in charge of others, so when you stand up to their oppression, they have to think about how they're acting. Watch out for how they try to trick you into thinking that you are the problem and they are the helpless victim. Keep an eye out for them and don't fall into their web of lies. Getting rid of someone who constantly puts you down or makes fun of you is a good idea. Don't let them treat you badly just because they can't find anyone else who will put up with their disgusting behavior. If someone isn't respectful and kind, you shouldn't be loyal to or friends with them. The fourth basic rule is to be sure of yourself and stand on your own. If you want to make a narcissist truly regret their actions, you must have complete faith in yourself and your skills. When you have unshakable confidence, it's hard for other people to put you down or make you doubt your worth. In no way should you become cocky. Rather, it means that no matter how hard someone tries to put you down, their attempts will fail before they reach your heart. Their failed tries will make them feel bad about the harm they caused. Also, it's important to learn how to be self-sufficient and not depend on other people for approval or happiness. Narcissists try to trick you into thinking that you need them by being dishonest. In fact, though, you are a separate being that can find happiness and fulfillment without their controlling presence. Taking care of yourself is the fifth key tip. You have been through lies, cheating, and being manipulated on your road. It's normal to feel hurt and angry, but it's important not to let those feelings take over your life. Putting self-care first is an important way to get a narcissist to feel bad about what they've done. Even when a narcissist is hurting you, it can be hard to keep an upbeat attitude. In any case, it is possible. Taking care of yourself is one of the most important things you need to do. This includes giving your body healthy food, working out regularly, and making sure you get enough rest. Do something nice for yourself, like getting a massage or going for a peaceful walk in the woods. Spend time with people you care about who will always be there for you and who truly care about your well-being. When you spend a lot of time doing things that make you happy and are good for your physical and mental health, narcissists will find it harder and harder to control you. You can take back your power and break free from their control by putting your needs first and taking care of your own health. We've reached the sixth tip. Never say sorry to a narcissist again. As experts at manipulating people, narcissists know how to make you feel guilty and like you're in the wrong. If you've ever said sorry to a narcissist, you know how well they can twist your words and change the truth, making you doubt your own worth. It is important to remember, though, that narcissists are not the ones who are hurt in this situation. They are responsible for the harm they caused, so they need to be held responsible. When they try to make you feel bad about yourself again, don't say sorry or give a reason. Giving up control of your life by saying sorry for things that weren't wrong or not speaking up when you're being abused gives them power over you and lets them keep it. Number 7. Enjoy the silence and forget about them. If you want a narcissist to change their mind about what they did to you, give them the silent treatment and ignore them totally. If you can't stand being around them, stay away from them. Take time to take care of your own needs and put effort into making your relationships with loving family and friends better. It's important to spend time with people who make you feel good and stay away from people who bring you down. When the narcissist sees that you are not reacting to their behavior, they will think about the mistakes they have made and how lonely they are now without you. This mental turmoil will tear them apart, which could make them ask for your forgiveness sooner than you thought. Number 8. To get a narcissist to feel bad, you need to be strong and focused all the time. It's important to keep your mental strength, even if their actions make you angry or sad. Giving a narcissist information about your weakness makes them want to hurt you more. Instead, put your energy into things that will make you happy and help you grow as a person. People who are narcissists want power and control, but you should not give it to them. Take your mind off of their negative impact and only think about making your life reflect who you really are. Number 9. Don't give them praise or flattery. Instead, point out their flaws and mistakes. Flattery makes the narcissist feel good about themselves and supports what they do. Take away what they want to make them feel guilty about what they did. Don't boost their ego by complimenting them. Instead, point out and highlight their flaws and mistakes. This disturbing truth will make them feel unsafe, which will make being around you uncomfortable. Do not give up on your resolve if they keep using cunning behavior. Stop letting them control you by not letting their impact change how you see yourself. 10th, don't give in to their requests or expectations. Narcissists love to control and manipulate others, and they will keep putting pressure on you to change into someone they want you to be. You should stand tall and firm when a narcissist corners you, and their relentless chase leaves no room for refusal. Don't let anyone force you to give in. Keep your firm attitude and don't let them control the choices you make. If someone is persistently looking for something you can't give them, you should handle it with grace by politely, but definitely letting them know you're not interested. Stay firm in your choice and don't give in to their pressure. It takes selflessness to set healthy limits because they are good for everyone. Make these limits clear and stress how important they are to your personal growth and well-being. If the other person doesn't respect your boundaries, you can end the talk and leave the situation. You are not required to give a reason or explanation for your choice. You can make them feel bad about their bad behavior by being strong in your refusal to give in to their demands and expectations. Remember that no one should have to go through abuse or neglect, and if they do, it is very important to keep your hope up and look for better options. When you use these powerful techniques, you can make a narcissist feel bad about what they did to you. Take charge of your life and put your own health and happiness first. Do not let them back into your life to hurt you more. If you thought this video was interesting, please leave a comment below. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing to our channel, as it helps us keep making useful